Hey guys, Sav here, back with some more Let's Replay Guild Wars 2. Today is the World Summit. We are in, oh my god, what's the name of this map? The Grove. We're in the Grove. We're about to go see the mother, the Pale Mother. The Pale Tree, the avatar of the Pale Tree. She is hosting the summit here in the Grove, and here we go.
You seem uncomfortable being back home in the Grove, Blossom.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures?
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True.
We did it. They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is. They'll be here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a part.
Agreed. We may not be able to speak at all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
This envy of your older siblings ill becomes you.
Countess Anise is, for whatever reason, incognito. I was listening in a little bit, but I'll just rattle on for a while. Nothing too important. Hey, look at those. This tree hern. I had word of the summit from the Mother Tree. You're doing a good thing. Those of us who remember the encounter with Zhaitan know how merciless the Elder Dragons can be. I applaud your effort. Your presence is appreciated. I'm only here to give you moral support and to answer my questions about the Pact's current plans. You're the one who must make the world leaders see that this is a matter of dire importance. What's happening with the Pact? We've regrouped and resigned some of our strength after Zhaitan. We had been planning to go after Krakatork, but then we all heard the dragons bellow. Are you ready to take on Morgemoth? Not yet. Well, we will be soon. We're setting up a forward camp from which to begin the assault. I will call on you at some point in the future. We'll need your special skills. I've been away. I had noticed. While I would prefer you at my side, I also know that you have been instrumental in saving many lives. You have your own path, my friend. Who am I to say it's less important than mine? It's been one thing after another, I must admit. I suspect you have many stories to tell, and we'll talk more soon. But for now, I believe you have a world to unite. I'm confident the attendees will listen to you. Good luck. Thank you. Blah, 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 blah.
And I answered for my crimes.
Your intentions
And they will just keep going the entire time, by the way. Well, except when they get shushed.
Announcing Her Royal Majesty, Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach.
You made it.
You look beautiful.
Representing the Great Lodge of Holbrecht, Newt Whitehall.
Me too.
And there he is. Thanks, Newt.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Councillor Flunt.
Flunt. Hope he trips on his roads.
And finally, Smoda the Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
For the legions!
Pardon me. The world leaders are assembled and awaiting your presence. You may proceed to the Umphalis chamber.
You're looking the wrong way. I'm behind you.
That's our cue. Best behavior, everyone.
Can't wait to see Flunt's stupid face when he realizes we're right.
Pardon? I'm sorry to interject myself, but I'm afraid your golem won't be allowed to ascend to the Umphalis chamber.
What? Oh,
This is for grown-ups anyway, Timmy. You need to wait for us down here.
you're kidding, right?
Somebody needs to stay down here and guard our backs. We'll be vulnerable up there. I'll tell you all about it later. Promise.
You'd better remember every little detail, Bram. All right, Scruffy and I will guard the way out.
At least we got Timmy to back us up, right? And here we are. We got Marjorie and Casimir and Queen Jenna. Some Char, some Shining Blade.
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove.
There's
Your
Smodor,
attendance at this
Newt,
critical summit is
Traherne,
appreciated.
Flunt.
We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary. So, without further ado, please begin.
Oh, I get to stand at the podium here. This is going to be a lot of reading. Greetings, I'm Carrie the Cat. Thank you for coming. It says much about your leadership that you did. We have all been hearing about Mordramoth's awakening and the damage the Elder Dragon has already wrought. In the same time that this dragon has been awake, it has been sending out vines as far as the Iron Marches. Soon Tyria will be nothing more than a giant briar patch. These vines are malicious. Fort Salma has been destroyed. Fort Concordia as well. Their defenses could not keep out an enemy that rises from beneath, shaking the very foundation of their walls and towers. We can't know where it will attack until it does. No one is safe. Our families, our people, our trade routes. Most recently, our waypoints were threatened. They may be again someday. This is why I stand before you and ask that you, the most powerful leaders of Tyria, link arms and armies and work together to keep one and all safe and secure. It's up to us. There is no one else. We must unite. We are all Tyrians.
Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordramoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we may have an army of Flame Legion constantly nipping at our heels, just waiting for us to leave the Black Citadel unprotected so they can invade. And when Mordramoth has destroyed our citadel, what then? That will never happen. Oh, that will happen over my dead body. How can you even suggest such a thing? It already destroyed 2 forts. A friend lost her sister in one of those. Whatever. And okay, let me stop for a second. And you and I lose soldiers every day to the Ghosts and Flame Legion. We must defend our land. You have hope now that the ghosts can be sent to the mists. True, you were instrumental in that. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Sir, I truly believe that Mordramoth is the greatest threat right now. They're plant creatures. How hard can that be to fight? One good flamethrower and, with all due respect, those 2 forts were defended by Vigil and Seraph. They were unprepared, taken by surprise. In the future, everyone will be more alert and ready. I saw with my own 2 eyes how those places were torn asunder. I heard it was bad. Alright. I respect you, and that alone is the reason I'm agreeing to explore this. I make no commitment, but I'll participate in the discussions.
Olbrek has its hands full with Jormak and the Sons of Svanir. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordramoth?
I remember the day Jormak awoke and began spewing cold hatred upon my people. I've lost friends, family, and every single day it's a struggle to keep from losing more. Mordramoth doesn't care that you're too busy to fight back. It's coming. Mordramoth is not yet as close as the Sons of Svanir. They press in around our homesteads. That is more important. If you wait until Mordramoth attacks to react, it will be too late. I do not command an army. My people make up their own minds and follow their own legends. Then make them aware. Join the discussion and relay that what you hear. That is something I can do. The hunters choose their own prey, but I can make sure they know what's coming. I know many who would leap at a chance to fight a dragon. That's all I ask.
have wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Why isn't the pact handling this? Are they mired in ore?
Aren't you being a bit alarmist? What does Trahearn have to say? I want to know what he and the pact are doing about all this. It's their job, after all. You've seen for yourself what Mor'jamoth can do, Counselor. And if I may interrupt, this pact commander has far more knowledge about Mor'jamoth than I do. I am here to learn, to listen, and to consider, as you all should. The pact is not all powerful. I'm sure the pact will do all they can, but they won't be enough. Won't be enough? Why not? You took down Zhaitan. What's so different about this one? Just do it again. We lost many in that fight. The Order's numbers are reduced. Well, that's your responsibility. Many of those lost were Asura. All the more reason not to cut yourselves off from the rest of us. We have ample protection. Are you saying we should put ourselves on the line to protect all of you? We are safe in Radisum. Are you? Like you were safe underground? Point well made. Though it galls me to admit it, if we hadn't come to the surface, Primordus and its destroyers would have annihilated my people. And you see the wisdom of joining forces, and others also want safety. For now, we will continue to study the situation, participate in discussions with the other races. For now. Thank you, Counselor.
I'm loath to admit it. Radisum has evidence of Mor'jamoth's insidious invasion. Its tendrils prey on the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
I don't doubt that Mor'jamoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority.
Sorry, I'm trying to clear my throat here. We are brave and strong, but we are few. For so long we've been at war. Centaurs run right up to our doorstep. Every week I send letters of condolences to families who have lost loved ones. Your situation is no different than any of these others. Perhaps that's true. We all have responsibility to protect our people and see them prosper. But I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't see how this will work. What are you asking of us? All I'm asking is that you talk to one another. Talk? How will that help? I can barely get a ceasefire with the Char, and you want us to coordinate our efforts against the dragons. This is a chance to solidify relations with the Char and overcome a common enemy. You make a good point. Still, I cannot promise today that we will march into battle with you. If you'll join the discussion, you'll find the best way to contribute. I do have strategists and researchers that aren't needed to fight centaurs. I can form them into a team and ask the best way to proceed against Mor'jamoth. The entire world is in grave danger. Grave danger. We all have a role to play. Yes, I believe I see. You have opened my eyes to the breadth and depth of this threat. It's not another kingdom that is in danger. It's all our kingdoms. All our peoples. Magic is the lifeblood of Tyria. Without it, I hate to think. I will explore how my people can support the effort. You have my word. I don't have all the answers, but we'll find them if we work together.
I will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach.
You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we...
Defend yourself.
Guys, we've got uninvited company down here. Up here, too.
Hold the line.
You're trapped up there.
No, we're not. Start preparing up. Already on it.
Come on, Jenna, get out of here. Or don't.
That's all of them. Go on through. I'll keep the portal open as long as I can.
Okay.
Wait. Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Because you want me to... Come closer. Yes, I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Are you okay? What happened to you? I can't take much more. The assault was fierce. These Mordrim tore at my roots and battered my branches, and be warned, there is another. Another Mordrim? Yes, one of the most dangerous. It comes directly from Mordremoth. It draws nearer. If I die, you will not die today. Where is it? Tell me. Shh! Listen. You will hear it approach. I will stand in its way.
Jasmine, what happened? Where'd your portal go?
Then all of a sudden,
I ain't scared.
Hang on. We'll do what we can from down here. Just hang on. Look for weak points when it attacks.
Alright, now how do I hit you? I don't remember. It's been a while. Oh, now I get him. I can hit him. Maybe it's 25%. Nice. Ow. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. I won't finish it. Do more damage than that, for the love of God. Uh-oh. Ow! That's rude. Come on. Easy. I do feel like that's been dumbed down quite a bit.
Quelled for now. Oh, please come closer. Please, I must share something with you. Share something with you. I'm fading.
it's working. I've reestablished the portal flow. Come on down. Mother, are you all right?
No, she's not alright. No, that crying though. As much as I appreciate your efforts in fending off that monstrosity's attack, I'm anxious to depart this overly fragrant hothouse and relay these developments to my colleagues in Radisum. You may leave whenever you like, Counselor. Now is good. I just talked to you. We'll head back as soon as we help these Savari. That's thoughtful of you, Imperator. Then what? Then I have a strategy session with the Tribunes. They need to know what I learned here today. After that, I'll delegate someone to work with the other races. That's a smart plan. I know. Yes, Imperator. It would appear that you were right. This attack kills any doubts I had about how dangerous Mordremoth is. Please, if you learn anything else about it, would you let me know? I'll pass along what information I can, yes. I already talked to you.
Ho, Traveler.
Oh, Traveler. Wolf would be proud of the beating we gave that dragon. I can't wait to tell my sons about this. They'll start polishing their weapons to fight Mordremoth before I can finish telling the tale. You fought well. Check in with Trahearn.
Never leave a wrong to right.
Not you, Larenthir. Don't care about you. I'm leaving now. I find I am eager to return to Fort Trinity to continue our preparations against Mordremoth. This reminded me of Blightgast at Claw Island. Poor Lion's Arch. It had more than its fair share of bad luck lately. Far more. There is an intelligence behind this attack that does not fit what I know about Elder Dragons. I agree, the attack was too well timed. We needed more information. Who knew about the summit? Only those present and anyone they told. Too many. Information like that leaks like water through a cotton. Not helpful. Someone sent the Shadow of the Dragon after us. Who would do such a thing? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Someone with a heart full of darkness. I hope they rot. I could tell you who, but you know, spoilers.
Oh my gods, that was horrible. I'm still shaking.
Oh,
Is the
Casimir.
pale tree going to be okay?
No one
Nope.
seems to know. The Silvari I talked to have never seen her like this.
And 3 years later, we still don't know.
That Zephyrite Saboteur had a note on him that pointed to an important target. The leader. Do you think he meant the pale tree?
I think he took that answer to the grave. This dragon minion sure convinced people that this summit wasn't a waste of time after all.
Are you feeling okay, boss? You've got a strange look on your face.
I don't want to talk to you. Or you. I guess I should click. What happened up there? The pale tree, before she lost consciousness, gave me a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? I don't know. There was a golden light and crystals everywhere. You sure the dragon didn't just give you a bump on the head? Positive. The pale tree showed me. It felt like a call to action. What action? What was she talking about? I'm afraid I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, the first thing is to learn all we can about the dragons. Just tell us how we can help. Cassajori, I want you two to go to the Durban Priory. Research is right up my alley. We'll go straight there. One of us will mail you when we have enough information to share. Thanks. Timmy, you need to continue your own research, but keep it quiet. Yeah, we don't want any more nosy counselors butting in and derailing my work. I'll be discreet, boss. Everyone will think I'm just doing schoolwork. Perfect. Bram and Rox, stay close to Timmy in case she needs anything. You got it, boss. But what about you? What are you going to do? Decipher that vision. Tyria's future depends on it.
Very well, Canuck. Playtime is over and you've passed your audition. You're to go with them. I want you to learn what you can about the Pack's plans. Follow them to their staging area. I need someone there I know who can get the job done. And I believe you may be that someone.
I shall prove you correct until we meet again.
Just a little bit of dialogue there between Anise and Canuck. Canuck, I'm trying to remember. I don't think we see Canuck again until the actual expansion. I could be mistaken. But anyway, that was the end of Dragon's Reach, part 2. I believe we have 3 more chapters left, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it 4 more? 4 more. Echoes of the Past, Tangled Paths, Seeds of Truth, Point of No Return. So that was the halfway point of Living World Season 2. Living World Season 2 is really, really long. Especially if you're reading it, like I am. It makes it a lot longer. But I will see you guys next time for the beginning of Seeds of Truth. I think that's what it was called, right? I'm sorry, Echoes of the Past. Yeah, Seeds of Truth is still always away. The beginning of Echoes of the Past, the Ghost of Fort Selma. I believe this opens up. I believe that will also open up. It'll be our first time going into Silver Wastes. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.